The Diary of Anne Frank. In 1929, Anne Frank was born in Frankfurt, Germany. She was a bright and curious girl who loved reading books and writing stories. She spent her days laughing with her family around the dinner table and sharing dreams of the future with friends at school. At that time, Anne did not yet know that writing would one day become the greatest strength that would hold her up. In 1933, when Hitler came to power, discrimination and persecution against Jewish people began. Anne's family was forbidden from entering parks simply because they were Jewish, and restrictions at school and work grew harsher each day. Signs rejecting Jews appeared throughout the streets, and people's gazes grew colder over time. Anne could not understand why she was treated differently, not for who she was, but simply for being born. As Germany became more dangerous, the family left and moved to Amsterdam in the Netherlands. But war and hatred crossed borders and followed them, and even there was no longer safe. In the summer of 1942, a notice arrived ordering Anne's sister Margot to report to a labor camp. Realizing they could wait no longer, the family decided to carry out the hiding plan they had prepared for so long. Beyond a door disguised as a bookshelf, a narrow and dark space appeared. Hardly any sunlight entered, and the place was so cramped it was hard to breathe with so many people inside. This was the secret annex where Anne's family and other Jewish families had to hide together. In this attic, Anne began a long life cut off from the world. During the daytime, they had to stay alert to every sound so as not to be discovered by the workers below. Even a small laugh or the scraping of a chair could threaten everyone's life. Through a crack in the window, Anne could see the street where ordinary life went on, as if nothing were wrong. To her, that scene became a distant world she could no longer reach. In 1942, on her 13th birthday, Anne received a red checkered diary. She named it Kitty and began writing as if she were speaking to her closest friend. The diary became the only place where she could honestly share thoughts and feelings she could tell no one else. As she wrote, Anne clearly felt her heart grow lighter. Anne wrote down her fear and loneliness, as well as her love for her family. Though her body was trapped in a narrow space, writing made her feel connected to the world. Emotions she could not express aloud began to take shape as sentences. The diary was not just a record to Anne, but a tool that protected her heart. Anne wrote honestly about moments when she was hurt and disappointed by others. Even so, she wrote that she wanted to believe in the goodness of people. As the world grew crueler, Anne clung more desperately to hope. That belief was a small light that did not easily go out, even in the dark attic. Anne often wrote in her diary about her dream of becoming a writer or a journalist. She wished that when the war ended, she could return to school and study and write freely again. Though trapped in a narrow space, her thoughts and imagination always reached toward the future. Dreams were something no wall could ever completely imprison. Life in hiding lasted not just months, but 1 year, then 2. As time passed, tension and anxiety grew, and conflicts among those living together increased. Anne wrote honestly about her complicated feelings and conflicts with her mother. Her writing deepened, and her thoughts matured quickly. Anne often gazed at the sky through a small crack in the window. The movement of clouds and the flight of birds felt like symbols of freedom. These brief moments became precious comfort that gave her strength to live on. To Anne, the sky seemed like proof that hope was not completely closed off. In 1944, the silence of the hiding place, which had lasted more than 2 years, was suddenly broken. Someone betrayed them, and the Nazi secret police stormed the annex. The space hidden behind the bookshelf was revealed, and everyone inside was arrested. Anne's diary was left scattered on the floor. Anne and her family were sent to Auschwitz after passing through Westerbork. The reality there was far harsher than any fear they had known before. Hunger, cold, and illness weakened Anne's body more and more. The diary could no longer continue. In early 1945, Anne Frank collapsed from illness at the Bergen-Belsen camp. There was little food or medicine, and many people were left to suffer in the cold and disease. Anne fell ill with an epidemic and gradually lost her strength without proper treatment. At the age of 15, without her family or her writing beside her, she quietly passed away. After the war ended, only her father, Otto Frank, returned alive. Reading his daughter's diary, he encountered a deep inner world he had never known. He could not publish everything as it was, so some parts were deleted or revised. Even so, Otto decided that her story had to be shared with the world. Anne's diary contained not only the war, but also the confusion and emotional changes of adolescence. She honestly wrote about her changing body and her conflicts with her mother. These private parts were not published in the first edition, yet they clearly show how truthful a writer Anne truly was. Anne's diary was finally published and shared with the world. One girl's personal record became a historical document testifying to the horrors of war. Across time and borders, countless readers felt deep emotion from her words. Anne's voice continues to be read even now. Anne Frank lived a short life, but her thoughts and questions did not disappear. Her diary proved that words can leave sparks of hope even in darkness. Anne's writing still speaks to us today. It asks us what we should remember and how we should live.